Good morning, it's me, Pinky. Looking for a lighter. Everybody's gone to Socorro to take my mom down to catch the train, the shuttle, so that she can go back to the city and dog sit for some people. Which is a wonderful blessing. Thank you, every holy thing, because she had gotten her wallet stolen a couple of weeks ago, stolen on the bus, and she had about $400 in there that she had gone and won at the casino, and then lost it. She had like a little $5 play ticket, and then she lost it. And then the next day she had another little $5 play ticket, and she was all hurt. She went back to another one near the place where my brother lives, and you know, ever since my mom had that stroke, she's just like loopy. I know I look tired, and it's because I just got out of bed about a half hour ago after a very long night, which I'm going to be talking to you about in a second. But I want a lighter. Let me go do this real fast. Don't anybody leave. Just stay put. Alright, anyhow, so then she had gone back and she had got her little ticket up to about $56 or something, and I'll be damned if somebody didn't steal her ticket from her machine. She got up and moved over and realized she didn't have it, but it was too late. By then, some lady had come by and she had talked to my mom and said, "Is somebody sitting here?" And my mom said no. She thought she wanted to sit down there. Well, she had noticed that my mom had pushed the ticket out and it was just sitting there. And she snatched that before my mom even noticed it. And so then my mom went up and complained about it, and they did find her on the camera, and they knew who she was because they've been having troubles with her doing this type of thing in the place, I guess. And which is, if you spend any time in casinos, you know there's those type of people that either roam around wanting to steal your money or borrow cigarettes or borrow $5, and you know, it's not a borrowing situation. You're freaking giving it to them. You're never going to see them again, and if you do, they probably won't loan you one back. Anyway, she got a little dog sitting job for 3 dogs over this Christmas break. 1 for her friend that's going out of town, and 2, a little Shih Tzu and Beagle, I think, and then the other one is the cutest little white Westie terrier, and I love them little things. And his name is Tucker. Is it Tucker? No, Tuffy. Anyway, so my husband's gone down to take her up. No, I'm gonna have to strip because it's getting hot. Just cover my leg. Took her down, and I woke up to the phone ringing because he was already gone to tell me that he was not home. Yes, I see that, so you called to wake me up for that. But anyway, my hip, oh man, I'm having terrible times with my hips. A few years ago, after I had when I got diagnosed with IBS, and they did an MRI, and they saw that I had arthritis in both my hips, and they didn't tell me that. I just happened to read it and on the report later, and it's never bothered me until about the last couple years, and it's getting steadily worse. When I wake up, my hip just hurts so bad. It hurts down the whole side of my leg, and then it hurts across my shin bone, and sometimes it even makes my foot hurt. And the last few days that I woke up, it is terribly painful, and I mentioned it in one of my videos, but wherever I'm sitting out, like say I sit down on the edge of the toilet to comb my granddaughter's hair, you know, sit down right there. whatever that edge, wherever that edge is going across that bone underneath, it makes that bone hurt, and it feels like it's just broken. Oh, here's one of my big sweetie pies. Just jump up here, Baxter kitty. Baxter Black. Say hello, Baxter. I don't want to say hello. I just want you to pet me. Excuse me. It's morning. I'm sorry. Anyway, so there's that. Night before last, I didn't get my vlog made yesterday. I just made that video trying to get in touch with that viewer that I had misplaced, and I figured out what happened. It was a couple summers ago when we had a lot of trolls about, and I had one that had just her very similar name, which is no coincidence. They do that on purpose, you know, and so that then you think they're friendly face, but they really aren't. And I believe this one was exactly the same as this lady's name, because I wouldn't have just randomly done a bunch that just were similar. But there was, you know, very similar to her name. And she remembered it too. She remembered like commenting on something, and then popped somebody with a name very similar to hers, popped probably on one of my videos, and was talking real ugly, and she remembered it. And I said, yes, that's exactly when it was. I said, and I know what I did. I went over to, because you have to get rid of them on YouTube, and then you've got to go block them on Google. And I found 2 or 3 with names, just derivatives of this name, with no pictures. And she remembers that she didn't have a picture on hers. So anyway, I blocked the whole lot of them because I didn't want to deal with it, you know. So anyway, I struggled trying to get that figured out yesterday. I did finally unblock her here, unblocked her on YouTube, and unblocked her on Google, and added her to a bunch of circles. And I've not received any replies from her yet, but she said she was going to be busy last night. So hopefully it is worked out. But when I was up so damn late the night before, I was up till 4:30 in the morning wrapping up packages to get shipped. My son's to Michigan. The ones I was sending to Oregon, I wanted to wrap a lot of them at least. I didn't wrap every little item, but I wanted stuff for her to open. And then the one that I am sending out to another viewer, and all the grandkids and stepkids over in Arizona. And last year they got separated. I'll have to tell you that nightmare of a story, another vlog. Like I'll do, especially if these all get here in time. But it was a crazy thing that happened with those packages last year. But anyway, so I was up to like 4:30. I was like 4:15 wrapping and looking for boxes to put it in, and then I thought, I'll just get up early. I'll get up at 8, and I'll go down to the post office and get those boxes to put it in, and then I'll get them shipped out, and they'll be on their way. Well, I overslept. I did get up at 8 and went in and made coffee, and then you're drooling. He drools. Drooled on my hand. And went and laid back down, and the next thing I know, somebody's saying, it's almost 11:30. The post office is getting closed. I said, I know. Just went back to bed. But anyway, I got up, and yesterday, right about the time the post office was closing, and just was like, I don't know, there's nothing I can do about it. But the thing is that the town that's 30 miles away, it has to go there first. It's 40 miles, like backtracks, and then it goes out to the various, addresses from there. But so I thought, well, I have a training appointment there on Monday, so I'll just get everything wrapped up today and tomorrow. And there was a few little things I ran across that I decided I wanted to put in, so it was kind of good that I didn't get it sent off right away. And then I will drive it down there on Monday when I go to my appointment. And that's all the further it would have made it yesterday anyway. It would backtrack down to the other little town, and then it would have been out on its way on Monday. So I'll just intercept and excuse me, and get the stuff sent out on Monday. So I have a training appointment down at the Amber Care for my brother, and then I have to go do a new CPR class, which I'm pretty good at CPR. I've done it quite a few times, just practice, and I remember it, and I've already been certified a couple times, so I should do okay. If I'm not, I'm going to be really pissed. So got to do that, and then Ginger, no, she's trying to steal the cat's food. And then my daughter is going to go up and drop off my granddaughter at her great-great-grandmother's table. I got a picture. I found out how old she is. She is 95. They sent me a picture of her yesterday. Let's see if we can find it. Yes, do you need something, Olivia?
I need some stuffing.
Some stuffing? Okay, well, just look around. I have stuffing everywhere. And if not, I'll help you with that when I get done. Okay?
I'm making a little pillow.
Making a little pillow? Okay. I will, I'll find you some stuffing in a minute. Anyway, there's the little picture of the little viejita. There you go. Viejita means little old lady in Spanish. She's 95 there. You can see it. She's 95 years old. She is a precious little thing. I've known her since I was 18 years old, and she just loved me, and I just loved her. She's a little tiny old lady. She's back then she probably was about up to here on me. She was only like 4'8", and I swear she was as big around as she was tall. And she was like weeble wobble lady. But she's a precious soul. She was married to her husband her whole life since she was 13 or 14, and they had 13 children, lots and lots of children, and lots of grandkids and lots of great grandkids. And I'm excited for Olivia to go and see that dynamic, because she's been the only kid here for so long. You know, she doesn't even understand the capacity to which families can grow, and so she's going to be shocked when she sees how many it's going to be overwhelming, I'm afraid, how many aunts and uncles and hundreds of little cousins she has to play with. So I'm excited about that. I really am excited for her to have that experience and to be a part of something that was a part of me. So anyway, that's about that. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. I think I better get busy. Well, after, I think he's warming my leg. He thinks he's helping me. After I get done with that, I can hear the wind blowing. I've got to get out and do a little bit more work on my chicken house. My chickens are going to have a grand castle. It's bigger than a huge dog pen that is like 10 feet by 8 feet, and we've got the roof on now, tin roof, a pro panel roof for my chickens, and then the other side is going to be their walking around yard. So they have like, and that's another great big huge 8 by 10 area. It's 2 dog pens put together with some extra panels to make it longer. So anyway, I've got to work on that, and then bless them, they're still laying. I found 2 frozen eggs yesterday. I felt so bad. Like, oh, she was been sitting on frozen eggs. One was cracked because it exploded. And I think I'll give myself a hot steam treatment today and try to get over some of this congestion and stuff. Anyway, peace, be blessed. You know I love you, and if I do anything fun or exciting today, or come up with something adorable that I think you just cannot live without knowing, I will come back and show it to you. Okay? Alright, let's see, it's the 20th, day 20 of Vlogmas, and it is 4 days, basically 3, till Christmas Eve. So I have got an awful lot to do. I have not gotten anywhere near ready. All that's ready is this stuff that's got to go out. And I haven't completed my projects for my own granddaughter. I'm making her, I'm going to hand sew a little outfit for her American Girl doll. And I had gotten the pattern last year, but I never used it. Oh, okay, well, here comes the old man. So I'm going to sign out, and I will talk to you all later.